Hey guys, we're here at the hospital visiting Hank Cisco.
To wish him well in a speedy recovery.
But anyways, this week on Eagle's Eye, we still have a bunch of interviews. One of them is actually about DECA going to states.
And I actually heard they're going to nationals in Disneyland.
Yeah, so if you want to learn more about that, stay tuned for this next interview.
Hi, I'm Adriana Wright, and I'm here with Nicole Henry and Jocelyn Lai. And they have an interesting experience with NAHS Center High School DECA that they want to tell me about. So, where'd you guys go this past week?
We went to the States Conference for DECA at Hershey.
Okay, how was that? Like, what happens at States?
Well, it's really fun. So students will compete in an individual event, a team event, or a written event, and it's really fun. It's a good experience.
So, can you tell me a little bit of like what the competition is like or what it's about, kind of?
So in an individual event, you'll do 2 role plays in a written event, and a role play is when you're put into a situation that has to do about business. So for example, my friend was in marketing communications. So in her role play, she was the role of a teacher, and she had to explain to her students why marketing is important and how it's relevant to the world.
Okay, that's kind of interesting. So, with role playing, do you have to do anything else, or is it just like one role play and you go to nationals?
You
Like, how does that
also
work?
have to take like a test. It's a 100-question test on like your certain topic, whether that be marketing or finance or just like general knowledge on business. And overall, like role plays, they help build your speaking skills with like just public speaking in general.
And with job interviews when you're older,
Okay.
which is really
And you
important.
mentioned how that's an individual event. Like, what if I'm too scared to work alone?
You could do a team event where you do the same thing, except you're going to work alongside someone. So you'll take a test by yourself, but you'll do a role play with someone else.
And you mentioned something about a written event, I'm pretty sure. What was that about?
So that's a state-only event. So you write a 10 or 20-page manual on a business, and then you present it. That's what we did.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys did it? So can you tell me a little about what you wrote about, what your experience was?
We did the independent business plan, and that's basically when you like create a business and you like work out the different aspects of like how you're going to market it, what the numbers and like finance stuff, so like how much you're going to make throughout the years, and overall like who you're targeting.
Okay. And how many people from our chapter went? Do you guys know?
20 students.
Okay. And how many people like qualified or placed? Like, how does that work?
Well, our group was the only one that qualified to go to nationals this year, but we got 5th place.
Where is nationals?
It's in Orlando, and like going back on what you said beforehand, how you like know if you qualified for nationals is that they call top 6 on stage, but then the top 4 are the people that go to nationals. But for like categories like modeling, you can't go to nationals based off of that because not every single state does modeling.
Okay. How do you think overall as a chapter it went? Like, how do you think we did?
I think it went really well because talking to Mr. Shaw, who's our advisor, he told us how all the students, maybe they didn't place, but they improved from last year. Like their test scores were better, their role plays were better, and it was a pretty good experience.
And some people saw like 20 points like improvement, like maybe like going from like even just like a 40 to a 60%, like that's still a huge
really
jump
good,
of improvement.
Yeah. So you guys mentioned that you guys qualified to go to national. So are you excited? Like, how do you feel about that?
I'm nervous because, yes, we finished our manual, but we still have to edit it and we still have to improve it. And we're going to give our manual to other advisors from different chapters. We'll give it to this guy named Jerry, who's in charge of PA DECA, who was an Norristown alumni.
Okay. And how do you feel about representing our school at nationals? Like, we're the only team that plays. Like, how exciting does that feel?
It's kind of scary.
Is it like a lot riding on it for you guys? Like, how do you feel about it?
I
Like,
just hope
or is it kind of just like
everyone supports us for what we're about to do because I think over 17,000 kids go to nationals, and they're from not just from different parts of the country, but they're from different parts of the world. So it's going to be really cool meeting all these people, but
Also really intimidating.
intimidating at the same time.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Just to like support us in our journey to nationals.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I'm Adriana Wright here with Nicole Henry and Jocelyn Lai, and we talked about DECA states. Back to our host.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn. This last week, our DECA chapter from Norristown took 20 students to states, and they competed in team events, individual series, and written events. Our chapter reached Thrive level, which means that we reached membership campaigns and community service campaigns.
Hi, I'm Nicole Henry. I worked alongside Jocelyn and Adriana in a written event, and we wrote a 20-page manual and did a presentation along that. And we took Mr. Shaw's DECA marketing class to work on this manual, and we placed 5th, but we do qualify to go to nationals.
Hi, I'm Adriana Wright. Alongside having the pleasure of working with these two geniuses on our manual, I also competed in the modeling competition, which I placed 5th in. Now, unfortunately, I can't go to nationals with modeling, but I lucked out because we qualified with our written event. So we would really appreciate it if you could support us as we journey to Orlando in April. Thank you.